Hello everyone, welcome to my apartment in Bangkok. Look at this view. And with a view like that, it's a wonder why I never leave my apartment. In fact, it is 2 o'clock and I was meant to leave 5 hours ago and I have not. Anyway.
Simone low-key has issues.
This video is about things I think women should learn from men. It's not the typical video I would make. In fact, I would make a video called Things Men Should Learn from Women. By the way, all this data I've collected, it's from my own experiences.
Certified data collector alert.
Experiences I've seen online, and honestly just interviewing my guy friends and observing them. So, number one, arguably one of the most important, men do not date for potential, but women date for potential. We will tend to see a man and be like, oh, like I can really help build him up. Like he has so much potential to one day be like this and that, and one day be the man that I really, really want. If I just make him go to the gym a little bit, get his bag up, he's gonna be the perfect man. Do men do this? No. They're like, oh, well, I don't like her body. I don't like her face. Like, sure, I can buy her a boob job. I can get her to dye her hair blonde, but I would rather just go get another girl. Men don't date for potential. They are not Bob the Building a woman. They're like, well, I don't like that. I'm not gonna go for that. Women, we have leeway. We give leeway for men. Oh, I like some of the things about him. Not all of the things, but I can work with the other qualities. I'm seriously such a huge believer of not dating for potential. I just don't believe in wasting your time in building up a person, because there is not even a guarantee that that person is going to be what you want one day, or that they, yes, you may see potential, but can they even live up to that potential? If I don't like you, I don't like you. Number two, men always put themselves first and they always do what's right for them. Women, we don't. And it's because we're naturally more like empathetic, you know, caregivers, feminine energy, whatever, so we tend to put other people first and not do what's right for us. But men are selfish, and it's not a bad quality to have. If they don't want to do something, they're not going to do it. If a relationship is not good for them at that point in time, they will break up with you. They will end it. Women, they will tend to stay in it, find a way to work around it. How can I fit this relationship into my life? If a man has boys' night on Saturday night, he will not change those plans. But a woman will. Every girl, we know how our friends, when they get into a relationship, they can't hang out because they're spending all the time with their man and they're changing all the plans with the girls to be with their man. Meanwhile, their man will not change any of their plans. Boys' night is boys' night. Women, we literally will alter our plans around a man, and I feel like half of it's literally just instinctual, like it's how we function. It needs to change. This one can also link to point 1, men don't date for potential, but yes, point 4, men will not try to change a woman. If you ever try to change someone, you are a clown, because people will change when they want to change. Like, people don't change for other people unless they like really, really love you, and if that's the case, you don't need to make them change. The change will just be happening and you would be seeing it happening. Always keep your options open. I can't stress this enough, and I get hate from men for saying this all the time, because guys, they don't want women to have multiple options. Incels in my comments, they're always like to me, Simone, it's so hard for us to date already. Why are you telling women to date multiple people when we can't even get one date? Your problem, your problem. You want to keep women subordinate and not have options. Why date multiple people? Because if you date or like get into a relationship with the first person you go on a date with, or even the second, you don't even know if they're the best for you. You don't know what else is out there. If you're dating multiple people, doesn't mean you're sleeping with them, you're just dating, not exclusively. Then you can pick the best one. Who do you like the best? It also means you're not going to get attached, and when you get attached, you're blinded. You've got the rose tinted lenses on you, it's already over. Keep your options open. Men do this. Men date multiple people until they are exclusive. One of my friends, she started to talk to this guy, but she doesn't even want a boyfriend. Yet they go on dates 3 times a week. She doesn't know what she wants, he doesn't know what he wants, and they act like a couple, so they're in a situationship, right? And then she found Tinder or like some dating app on his phone, and she was like really mad. She's like, either you delete it or like I'm not seeing you anymore. And I said to her, look, like I see where you're coming from, but you need to keep your options open as well. This was the first man she talked to within 3 days of having this dating app. For the first time in her entire life, she had a dating app. I'm like, this is the first man you've met. This man's smart enough to know that he needs to keep his options open. You want exclusivity without being in a relationship, without even dating other guys who could be better for you as well. You're single until they make things official. End of story. So keep the options open. If a man really wants you, he'll take you off the market, queen. So guys, if you're having issues with anything in the video, you're struggling to stop it, you can't break a habit, you want to become more self-aware, or you just want to talk to a therapist in general, then go use BetterHelp. Thank you BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy service, and it is their mission to make therapy not only more accessible but more affordable, and that's why they offer financial aid as well. This is an important mission for BetterHelp because they know how difficult it is to find the perfect therapist for you, especially when you're limited to only the select few in your area. That's why BetterHelp is entirely remote online. You can video call your therapist, call them, text them. Additionally, all you need to do is fill out a survey and they will match you with the perfect therapist in as little as a couple of days. And if you don't like your therapist, you can change free of charge. But if you were to do in-person therapy and you don't like your therapist, you're gonna have to go to your doctor, get a new referral. That takes a lot of time and costs a lot of money. But for BetterHelp, it's free of charge. So it's super easy to get started. Go click my link right here to get 10% off your first month of therapy with BetterHelp. Men have the audacity. They have the audacity, and women, we need to get the audacity. It mind blows me. It's mind blowing me. How many men have the audacity and the confidence to just ask women for things blatantly? They have no shame. Women, we have shame, and like, you know what? Good for us for having some shame, but maybe we should get a little bit of the audacity that men have, and we would all go further. I have some toxic male friends, and I love to observe them, and this is how I can make these videos. And on my private community, I'm gonna interview them to get all the tea. But the things these guys tell me they do shows how little they can respect women. And the key thing here, guys, is that how you act is how they're gonna treat you. So if you're constantly getting disrespected, you're probably giving out the energy that I don't value myself. For example, one of my guy friends, he would get his hose to clean his apartment, to cook his food, to like literally meal prep for him. And he's like, yeah, because I didn't respect them. Meanwhile, this man then met his wife, and within 1 month he got married because he was like, oh my God, she has so much self-respect. None of my tricks worked on her. It's kind of disgusting, yes, whatever, but like you can learn from it. Anyways, they have the audacity. He asked the girl to clean his house. Do you think a woman would be like, hey babe, clean my house? No. In fact, I think women more often than not were afraid to ask for things. Hey, can you fix my car for me? I'll give you an example of a man having the audacity. My best friend and I, we went out to dinner with this guy. We thought it was completely platonic because it was platonic vibes the whole night. At the end of the night, this man goes, so do you like want to come back to mine and have a drink? I literally was like, no, we're going. And I'm telling you, my best friend looks like a 90s supermodel. Like, she is fucking gorgeous. He really thought like 2 girls 1 night. Please, like the audacity, the fact he had the confidence to do that. Women, we need some clownish confidence. Next point, yes, men have confidence even when they shouldn't have confidence. Women, we look in the mirror and every day I think we find something else to hate about ourselves. Literally, society, the media, you know, every day on TikTok there's a new thing. Oh, your forehead is too high, your collarbones aren't 10 centimeters long. I made that up, but point is, there's a new thing every day. Meanwhile, guys will look in the mirror, yes, they may find some flaws, but in general they have so much confidence. They're like, damn, I look good. My male friends, so confident, it mind blows me. I have this one male friend in Bangkok, and he will talk to me about like, I'm just such a king, I can get anything I want. And I'm like, no you can't. And he's like, yes I can. Imagine if all women had that same confidence. We need to get 10% of the audacity. Next point, men do not waste their time. So I'll give you an example. Oh, by the way, this will not apply if he really likes you. If you friend zone a guy, more often than not, he's going to dip. He's not going to stick around. There are some guys who will be like, oh, this is a challenge. Let me see if I can still get in her pants and change her mind. But yeah, more often than not, if they have self-respect, they're gonna leave. They're not gonna waste their time. One guy literally said to me, I have enough female friends. Like, I'm not looking for a female friend. And I replied, damn, like, I respect that actually. I feel like women, we will stick around a little bit to see if we can end up liking them. If men don't like you from the get-go, they're also gone. They're not gonna see if, oh, maybe he will grow on me. Women, we're like, maybe he will grow on me. And honestly, I do think it has a lot to do with the fact that the quality dating pool for women is so small that, like, yeah, even if a guy has like a smidgen of potential, we want to see like how it can develop, because like, yeah, the dating pool is so small for quality people. And then for men, it's honestly a lot larger. But still, like, don't really stick around. And if you want to kind of see what will happen, you need to keep it at an arm's length so you don't get attached. Watch my attachment video on the second channel where I talk about how attachment is entirely a brain thing. So it's a chemical reaction in your brain. So you can spend time with anyone and no matter what, you're going to get attached. It doesn't mean you have feelings for them. It's all a brain thing. Distance yourself for a week and that attachment will break because it's entirely chemicals. But yeah, of course, if a guy really likes you, he will probably keep persisting. But that's like quite different. I think guys do that when they really like you and they are serious about you. But you know, for the fuck boys, they're out of there. I don't want to waste my time, I'm gone. Men don't make a relationship fit into their life like women do. Men get into a relationship when they actually have space for it in their life. Like they can fit it into their life. Women, we could be like, oh, I'm so busy, I got so much going on in my life. Let me see if I can fit this man in here. No. If you don't do these things, congratulations, queen. This is honestly from like my observation, and yeah, you guys know I'm a data collector. I compiled this data. I've run it through my friends, male friends, female friends. Take what you will from this video. Okay, love you guys. Ich liebe dich. Tschüss.
Neighborhood kids, son of baby, kiss, kiss.
me. Over and over, honey. Over and over, honey. Over and over, honey. If you were mine, I'd be jealous of your love. If you were mine, I'd be jealous of your love. If you were mine.